Hello, this is RICKY, the Android guy. Hey guys, today we're bringing you another 10 hidden features video, and this is for the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. Man, it's a mouthful. With this hidden feature video, we do split them up into individual videos, so if you just want to take a look at those, go ahead and take a look at that, or you can watch the full-length hidden features. Alright, let's get started and find some hidden features you don't know about. So by far, one of my favorite hidden features is called interaction control. With this hidden feature, you can actually make your phone what I call baby-proof. Now, if we go into settings and scroll up, we're going to go to accessibility right here. In accessibility, you're going to go to dexterity and interaction, and then go to interaction control. Once this is turned on, you can disable these three like I did, and you can even set a time limit on when this mode will turn off automatically. And essentially what you do is, you go into any app. You cannot do it from the home screen, but say if we go into the messaging app, and then you hold volume down and the home button on it. You then launch this. I like to block the entire screen because that's just obviously what it should be for. And now, nothing I can do to the phone. Home, volume, power, there's literally nothing I can do to this phone. So it's really perfect for, like, say if you want to hand it to your kid and kind of like they literally can't do anything. Or another great solution would be something like handing it to a friend, and if they really made you upset, just do this to their phone. They're like, what did you do? I can't use my phone. It's hilarious. Literally, there's only two ways to get out of this entirely. And that is pressing the volume down and power button for 10 seconds to actually reset the phone and it thinks you took the battery out. Or to, again, press volume down and home at the same time. So again, if they don't know about this, they'll never get out of this screen. So that's how you do it, and it's a really great hidden feature that you can have a lot of fun with. This next hidden feature will make sure that your phone always stays fast, and this is auto restart. Auto restart's a great feature, and it can be found under backup and reset under settings. Right here, it's right in the middle, device maintenance. And auto restart will allow you to auto restart your phone at a certain time when you're not using it, say like 3 a.m. And you can decide what day it will do it on. So like every Sunday, every Wednesday, every Saturday. And it will not do it if these three things happen. So if your device is not in, as long as your device is not in use, it will do it then. If your battery is more than 30%, and if your SIM card lock is off. If any of these three things are not in compliance, then it will not do it. But why is this so important? Well, simple. It makes sure that your phone is fresh every week. So for those of you who don't know, you always want to reset your phone at least once a week. Once every day is perfect, but once every week is still good. So this is great just so you can always have it up and running fast, optimized, everything will be running perfectly. And this does it for you so you don't have to remember to do it. So one of my favorite features to make your phone better is to always back everything up correctly. And this one is backup my data. So backup my data comes from your Samsung account. If you may ask, why do I ever want a Samsung account? Well, not only can you find your phone if you ever lose it, but you can go to backup my data now, and it saves everything. You can even have it auto-save every 24 hours as long as you're in Wi-Fi, you're charging your phone, and your screen is off. Once this happens, it will back up everything, but the two biggest things here that I wish Android would do naturally is it backs up all your text messages, so all of your text messages will be backed up, and your emails will be backed up. For emails account to be backed up, this is so big, especially for business customers. If you have an account where you generally have to have your IT set up everything, it can be quite annoying. However, with this, you do not have to have that because it will just transfer your entire email account, your password, your login, your security, everything will transfer over, and it's simple and easy. This is a feature that I really truly love. Now this next hidden feature is a great one to make sure that your phone runs quickly, and this is manage apps in background. This comes from the built-in app Smart Manager. So if you go into Smart Manager, you see all this stuff, and it's supposed to make your phone faster, your storage precise, you can activate security protection, all that kind of stuff. But where it really counts is under RAM. You can see all these apps are running in the background, right? And it's just really annoying because I don't need all these apps to be running. So I can end now, and instead of it taking up 72% of my RAM, it will more likely be probably around 50. And there you go. But I don't have time to do this. I really don't. So I can go into Manage Apps. I can actually see all these stupid apps that keep running in the background, and I can have it auto stop. So now after 10 minutes of it running, as soon as it notices, hey, this is still running and you don't need it anymore, it will auto stop it. And this is a really great feature that allows you to stop apps that are running in the background that you don't need to. It makes your phone run a lot faster, and it makes the useless apps not slow down your important ones. Now for this next hidden feature, it actually comes from the fact that you can actually download more Edge apps. So if you bought the S6 Edge and you went into the Edge screen settings, you would think that, man, I really can't download that many extended Edge feeds because I can only go right here and that's it. But actually, it's just not true. There is a lot more Edge feeds just from the Google Play Store. If you just search S6 Edge, you will actually see a lot of different Edge apps you can get. One of the ones that I would recommend is from this maker, EHZ Studios, and he has a lot of them. So if you go under his, you'll actually see he's made a lot for the S6 Edge as well as the Note Edge. So a lot of different ones. These are my favorite ones. When you turn your screen off, you do what's called rubbing the genie, and you have these come up, and now you can see all these other ones. So I can make a fake call. So in 5 seconds, I can have a fake call come up, and it'll come up. I will stop it, so I stopped it. You can actually have it start and stop it then so that it doesn't come up. You can have your favorite score of your football team. You can have a little Pac-Man animation. You can have your toggles, which this one I love. The fact that I can turn vibration. Oops, sorry. The fact that I can turn vibration on and off is really nice. A flashlight, data, and especially my hotspot. The fact that I can turn my hotspot on right away is really nice. I can contact people, so I can immediately just tap the person, and then, oops, I swiped up. I can tap the person, and then, oops, keep swiping up on here. Hard to do this around the phone. And I can call, Skype them, text message them, Instagram them, anything like that right away. Not Instagram, sorry, Vibe or Skype. But yeah, so you can do all these different Edge apps. So there are more Edge apps than just the ones that come on the phone. It's just, you have to dig a little deeper. Now the next hidden feature is one that's not out yet for my phone, but it will be, and I think it's pretty interesting and has the potential to be kind of fun. That is under People Edge, you have something called OnCircle. Now OnCircle only works if your carrier provides enhanced text messaging. So if they provide enhanced text messaging, which by the way can be found under Messages, More, Settings, Enhanced Messaging. If they provide this service, which allows you to send files that are bigger than a gig over their network, then you can do OnCircle. OnCircle is a really fun, simple way of actually personalizing a message to your friends that have enhanced messaging. Now again, this will vary by country and by carrier, so if you don't see it on your phone, that's why. But the idea behind this is you can write hello on the person's picture or on your own picture, and you can pour rose petals on them, or you can do like a little light fireworks fizzle around their face with like a heart symbol. You can do all these cool little things, and it's just for your Edge people. So when you would have your edge people and you would swipe over and you would tap them, then you can create a little icon. And there'll be 2 more additions here, or at least 1 more, and that will be the on circle, so you can actually do little drawings for them. Now the next hidden feature is called Directional Lock. Now although you think you might know every kind of password in your phone under security and lock screen, on here you only have these, which is normal. However, if you go into another section of the phone, accessibility, you'll find another option that is not available there, which is called Directional Lock. Now with Directional Lock, you can use arrows to create a lock screen security. So I'm just going to go like this. Oops, let's reset that. Simple and easy. Continue, copy that. And you have to make a backup pin, which I'm going to make the ultimate security pin for this. And you can decide to show content in this lock screen or not. And you can show what you want. If you want vibration feedback, if you want sound feedback, I usually like to change that off. Directions and, read, drawn, allowed, so you can actually read which one you're doing. Say if you cannot see, this would be a good way of securing your phone. So now you'll see that on the lock screen security, which will do it so that it locks automatically with power key. There we go. Now it will be there, directional lock. So now when my screen is off and I turn it back on, now it won't tell me, but if I do that, it will then unlock it. It's a really different way of locking your screen, and it's pretty quick for the most part. It's just a really simple way of locking your screen quickly if you don't want to do necessarily something like a pattern or something like a fingerprint. Now with this next hidden feature, I find it really useful when you go to random Wi-Fi connections, and this is called restrict networks. For restricting networks, it's really simple. That sometimes when you go to Wi-Fi locations, such as like a Starbucks or like an AT&T location, anything that has a free Wi-Fi, your phone will just start trying to download everything that you have it set to when you're on Wi-Fi, such as your Google Play Store, your Galaxy App Store, and it's annoying. But what you can do instead is, under data usage, go to more and restrict networks. What this allows you to do is restrict certain Wi-Fi connections, such as this random one I went on to one day, and now it's restricted so that it will not try to download any large files in these networks. This makes it so it won't automatically try to download big files in a weak Wi-Fi signal area. So this is really good and something that I really appreciate, because now it's not going to randomly try to connect to Wi-Fi signals and try to download big ones. If I just want to connect to a Google Starbucks one, I don't want it to start downloading things. So this is a lot better. Now this next feature is one that you need to know about with a bigger screen phone. That is one-handed operation. One-handed operation is different this time around. If you have used it on past phones, you know it's one of my favorite features of the Note series. So on this one, you're going to go to Display, and you'll have one-handed operation. From here, you can choose which one you want. Reduce screen size is the first one, and then you also have the ability to just size portion of the keyboard or other inputs, such as calculator, as well as unlock pattern. Really, I don't see a point in this. It's kind of like a half job, and it's what other people try to do. But with Samsung, the genius of it is reduce screen size, because when you press home 3 times, 1, 2, 3, you now have easily a one-handed operational phone on this big phone screen size. So it makes it just so much easier now that I can go between everything, and it's just so simple and easy to operate with one hand. And you can do it with either hand, of course, and this makes it just really easy. You have camera, taking photos, whatever you want to do, you really can do it one-handed with this phone. So I really like this feature, and you can press home 3 times again to undo it, or you can just press right up here, return to full screen, and now you have the full screen. It's a great feature and one that is a must. The thing I like about it compared to other one-handed solutions is on other one-handed solutions, as soon as you go to another page, so if I would go home, if I would go to the cell phone app or anything like that, as soon as I would do any of this, what would immediately happen is that the screen would go big again. But on Samsung, it keeps it one-handed until you want it to not be one-handed. That's a perfect solution and much better than everything that iPhone, LG, or any of the other big phone makers have done. And as always, the last hidden feature has to be about the camera. So for the camera, one of the best hidden features is the fact that you can shoot at a professional quality raw photo format. So how do you do this? Well, you go into the camera, and then you go under mode, and then you go under Pro. And in this mode, you can go to the settings and then switch this on. What this allows your phone to do is actually save as a raw file type. So what this means compared to a regular JPEG, which is what all cell phones shoot in, is that JPEGs are compressed versions of what you actually saw and what your camera actually saw. RAW is the full file type. So instead of like 3 megabytes, it might be like 15 megabytes. And it's going to be a lot bigger, but the quality is going to be there, and it's just a lot more detailed, a lot better quality. Really great, especially if you're cropping images, as well as, of course, if you're going to edit. If you edit photos at all, raw file type is the way to go, and it's just so much better. I really recommend it, and it's great just if you want to have that extra oomph in your quality for photo taking, then you want to use this. It's what professional photographers use, and if you fancy yourself as a photographer, it's what you should use on this cell phone. Alright guys, hopefully you liked those hidden features. Please give a like, thumbs up if you did. Thank you as always for watching, and check out our other hidden features on all of our other phones. This has been RICKY, the Android Guy.